Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Geneforge 5. Well, we've been through Camp West Alpha and we've seen what that is like. Very dangerous, very concerning, very worrying and all that. Now, well, we may as well take a look at Lethia Pass for Meccan. She wanted us to find out about it, so I think we can do just that. Let's go. Let's see here. You have climbed into the Lethia Pass, the broad stretch of rocky land that connects the Dara Reaches to Lethia Province. Lethia Province is the second oldest region in the Shaper Empire and one of the most wealthy and civilized areas. It is safe to bet that they have no desire for the rogue infections that plague the Dara Reaches to spread there. No doubt there are serious defenses in place ahead to protect the air affluence. Let's see. Shaper Konasan, Keeper of the Defenses. Mind the turrets. There is a Shaper in the stone dome, putting the finishing touches on a large turret. Soon he will have his battle alphas carry it out and place it in the field. He is a surprisingly young man to be doing such touchy and skilled work. He seems to have only just completed his training. He turns and nods at you in greeting. He isn't the slightest bit afraid of you. Welcome to my little workshop. I am Shaper Connaughton of the Lethia Pass. I know who you are. I'm glad you talked to me. Now I can warn you not to go west. It is so difficult recovering the bodies of those that do. Tell me about the pass. He seems entirely guileless, happy to chat with a stranger about the pass and its defenses. This is the best route between the Dara Reaches and Lethia Province. Certainly the only one a force of any size could use. It was sealed by Lethia Province. I was allowed to come out here and maintain its defenses at this end. This is the only way to Lethia Province? No, the only easily traversed way. Infiltrators, flying creations are very strong across the mountains, but a large force? This is the only route. What about a large force of flying creations? Why was it sealed? The rebels have infested the middle provinces with a variety of nasty reproducing creations. Podlings, bugs, and then there are the unbound. The province to the west is prosperous and peaceful, and they want to keep it that way. When they have supplies or troops to send, they send them to General Alwyn through the pass to the north. The southern pass is closed. Do you think that it should be sealed? I do not want to question the wisdom of Councillor Nawa as leader of Lethia Province. If I cared to be involved in politics, I would not have exiled myself out here. Shaper Connaughton continues to shape a turret. He focuses his mind and extends his hands. An essence flows through the air into the creature. With every passing minute, it seems formless. After a time, he takes a rest. Have to go slowly. 1 minute and it might become hostile. What else do you wish to speak of? What are you doing out here? He passed the turret he is shaping on the side. It lets out a satisfied little squeak. Someone needed to create and maintain the turrets here. I volunteered. I decided that I needed the solitude. While I was gaining respect and influence in the Shaper circles, I found that what was happening to my people was too distressing for me to watch. You find Shaper Connaughton to be unusually friendly and outgoing for a Shaper. Must be why he was sent out to this remote wasteland. Is it difficult to make these turrets? I don't want to boast, but very much so. Having them end up calm and controllable once created, even harder, but I seem to have a knack. You have influence among the Shapers. Again, I do not want to boast, but I seem to be poised to rise quickly in the ranks. My colleagues did not understand why I wanted to end up out here. Maybe someday they will understand. What bothered you about the Shapers? The way they have come to deal with adversity. Once my people responded to challenges with action. They saw the problem, they decided to fix it, and they acted. The outsiders might not approve of their decisions, but they were capable of making a decisive, calm, rational response. And now? Now, I don't know. They have been powerful for too long, arrogant for too long, facing too much of a challenge. They are splintering. Some want to surrender, some want to engage in thoughtless bloodshed, and some... She looks to the east and shakes his head. He looks to the east and shakes his head. Makes me long for a day when the Shapers believed in... I am rambling. I would prefer not to discuss this with outsiders. This is a matter for Shapers. I hope you do not take offense. Can you help me go west? He shakes his head. I will not defy the Council, not for other Shapers, and not for you. If you try to go west, I have every hope that my turrets will stop you. Perhaps you can give me advice on how to pass them? I certainly wouldn't do that. Of course, I have never seen a field of turrets that did not have a way to slip through it, but I have taken great care to try to keep this from happening to me. How do you know who I am? I am not without friends and influence outside this pass. Sometimes they come to me. They give me information. I give them advice. I do what I can to remain connected to the system so that I might rejoin it. During one of those visits, I heard about that mysterious outsider skilled in shaping who seemed to be having such an unexpected effect on things. I suspect that you might come here, and here you are. So you still have influence? A small amount. I can, for example, make my allies more or less likely to support a certain course. Or I might encourage them to welcome and trust an outsider who could be useful to them. Interesting. One other thing I wanted to ask. Perhaps you could use some of your time out here to teach me. It is not possible. I am afraid that I have not been a shaper long enough to teach the arts. Only practice him. You suspect that he doesn't want to teach an outsider, but he is too polite to say so. I'm just going to say because I want to see what happens if I choose a certain option. So what happens if I say... Oh, wait. What There we are. What if I say, make the turrets let me by, or I will destroy you? Oh dear, now another part of my orders is active. The part regarding how I am to treat potential rebels and spies. I regret this, but you have forced this upon me. Ah, conflict. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Right, so I'm not going to bother doing that. But we are going to see if we can find out about the, yeah. Looking down the road ahead, you can see the first line of defense for the Lethia Pass. Clusters of turrets. Huge turrets. The moment you get close, they swivel in your direction, trying to sense the moment you step within range. They are deadly creatures, skillfully shaped and trained to impale anyone who tries to cross this quarantine zone. Turrets are created to kill all targets. You know what? I'm gonna go this alone. I'm gonna try and sneak around. Before the war, this was a meeting place for merchants. They could camp here and trade goods. Delicate cargo could be stored in sheltered caverns to the north. The clearing has since been colonized by a large group of rogues. They came in, tore apart all the supplies left by the fleeing merchants. Now they hide back here, safely out of range of the turrets. Ooh! That's interesting. Caravan meeting place. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that for now. Right now, I'm just going to try and sneak around, see what I can of these turrets, of these defenses. All from Meccan. All from Meccan. Ooh, 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 ooh. Watch it. Watch it. Careful. Careful. This is a very roundabout way, but I can get around. Down here, maybe? Looks like it. Yes. Looks like there was a camp that got torn apart down here. With coins and polychromous girdle. +6 armor and +10 to energy, fire, and cold resistance. That I'm gonna save. Though I'm keeping the girdle of genius. I like the extra, yeah. Come on, careful, careful. We can sneak around all these turrets. That looks like it's the entrance. You have managed to slip past the clusters of turrets. From here you get a good look at the gate defending the Lethia Pass. The defenses here are even more daunting. More turrets, even larger than the ones you saw before. Chains of mines, some of the biggest you have ever seen. And a tall wall, smooth stone topped with spikes. Lethia Province has been serious about sealing its border. Without help on the other side of the wall, there's no way you're getting through here. At least you managed to see the gate. Yeah, no one is getting through there. Right. Now, I need to get all the way back. I'm not gonna make you watch. Alright, that's taken care of, and I am interested about this caravan meeting place area. There are a lot of creations out here, but maybe. Oh my god, that's a lot! Okay, you know what? I'm just going to charge in so I can see what is in here. And if anything is worth this, you know, worth getting completely obliterated in here. Since, you know... What the hell? That's new. I'm surrounded by a cloud of searing lightning. Everyone is. What are those kinds of things? Unstable firebolts. No wonder. And I have no idea what's in that one. Okay, we are going to die horribly in here, so I'm just going to likely reload. Yeah. Let me just see. Yeah, that's useless against the unstable fireball. I'm going to reload because we are otherwise going to die. Right, so we are going to completely ignore that particular area, and let's get out of here and tell Meccan. Meccan, there you are. I have been to the gate and let you pass. Meccan eagerly listens to your report, taking notes as she does. Yes, I see. If I ever had to go through there, I might be able to manage. I am able to return this favor. Through a bit of trading, I recently obtained a canister. Not something I would use for yourself, but something I can use to barter for aid. It is in my chambers. I would like for you to have it. Well, thank you, but I don't use canisters. Okay, that was way too short to really be a full episode, so I think let's take a look in the Oasis Fields just to the south. Yeah, we'll make this a two-area episode. This is gonna be easy. Alright, let's see. Oh god. You enter the plains south of the Zephyr Oasis. Someone was trying to grow crops here when the war started. Now the fields are torn up and neglected, though it doesn't look like they were producing much food to begin with. Now the field has been dotted with lines of energy pylons to keep rogues away from the gates of the city. The pylons line the road and block the crossroads ahead. While the pylons are probably keeping most of the rogues and rebels away, they are not fending off the unbound. You can sense at least one of those devastating creatures nearby, wandering through the field. The pylons are simple constructs. They might not recognize the unbound as an enemy. It might be a good idea to look for signs of the paths of the unbound hunt. Well, beware, pylon field is active. Turn back! There's a man with a large satchel over his shoulder walking down the road toward you. A wide variety of tools hang from his belt. He occasionally stops to look at one of the pylons. Then he nods approvingly and moves on. When he sees you, he stops. Greetings, I am Livy. I maintain the field defenses. You should probably not keep going this way. It is very dangerous. Not just because of the unbound, either. You created the pylons? I'm no shaper, I'm no breeder. I just maintain them. They don't explode when ordinary outsider humans get close to them. You might have more problems. There are unbound out here? A few. The creations within the pylons are the sort that detects shapers and larger rogues. They won't sense unbound. Probably a good thing. If the unbound triggered a pylon, it would barely hurt the rogue, and then it would get angry and destroy the pylon. Better this way. How can I pass the pylons? You managed to convince him to give you more information. The pylons are controlled from near here, though you shouldn't go there. The unbound are out, and the pylon network is mostly intact. Mostly intact? A few of the pylons have failed. There are gaps in the network. I'm waiting for materials to fix them. You can tell the broken ones by... Wait, I shouldn't be telling you this! I just wanted to warn you. The only way to stay safe is to head back. Good luck. Well, I think... yeah, I can see... Oh, can't go that way. And I see the unbound up there. Yeah. I think I see a break in the network. Yes. A break in the network. Which means we can go up into here. Good, we managed to slip by one of those unbound. Now, what is up in here? Oh, whoa. What does this say? Hall of the Oracle. Hall of the Oracle? There is an old woman sitting cross-legged by this fire, staring deeply into the smoke. The smell of incense is heavy in the air. She seems oddly unconcerned about the rogues outside. Perhaps the runes etched in the floor around her have protective power. When you approach, she looks up at you. She nods slowly. I am Sage Lara. I thought you would come. She points at the rugs across from her. Please, sit. I have been lonely and I am eager to perform a reading. How did you know I was coming? She continues to stare into the smoke. I was told that you were in the Oasis. I saw that you would likely find your way to me. Was told? In some sort of vision? She smiles brightly, but she continues to stare into the fire. No. There are those who bring me food and supplies out here. They tell me the news of comings and goings. Farsight is difficult and tiring. I do not use it when mundane methods would work. Fair enough. Sage Lara sits cross-legged, staring into the fire in front of her. She studies the delicate curls of smoke, trying to tease meaning out of them. What else do you wish to know? The moment I realized you were coming, I knew you would have questions. Are you sure you are safe here? Even the unbound in their madness sense that it would be foolish to challenge me here. This hall has a blessing. Inside it, I may not be touched. You perform readings. I do. I answer questions for those who seek knowledge. I use Farsight to obtain knowledge beyond. I provide advice based on those visions. For a fee. Normally. But you are significant. I can sense it. For you, I cast my vision out of simple interest. Do you advise Sage Tegan? I have. Him and his consort, though I would never share what I have seen with another. I keep secrets. I also cannot say whether he actually ever takes my advice. Do not hold me responsible for the paths he has taken. Tell me about your gift. Farsight. I think. I concentrate. I focus on what I wish to know. I look into the smoke. Thoughts come to me. I have learned through experience that the voices I hear speak more truth than lies. It is difficult. The process frequently gives me a terrible headache, but it is my great gift, so it must be used. I would like a reading. She is silent. She continues to stare at the fire, not even inspecting you out of the corner of her eye. I am thinking about you now. What I have heard. What I sense. I am casting my vision. She winces slightly. The process is clearly draining. What do you wish to know? I want to know who I am. She nods. I thought that was what you would ask. I have heard that your past is a mystery. Now that you are here, I may be able to part the veil and see where you are from. But you may not want to know. Losing the past can be a blessing. Tell me who I was. She nods and stares deeper into the smoke. You were. Once, you were significant. You were a linchpin. You are at the point of significance where your acts, they made a difference. They changed the course. I can't see more than that. It is turbulent. Were you a hero? A villain? I can't. The pain and stress are plainly visible on her face. Hard to see. Keep going. Sweat pours down her face. You were changed. Warped. Changed yourself. Too much. Warped you. Changed your face. Your nature. Took years for your mind to connect with your body, and she stops. She closes her eyes. It is too hard to see. The forces are too strong. I am like a moth flittering around a roaring bonfire. Is that all? For the first time, she turns and looks at you. I have answered the question. You cannot know who you were. There was another person once, a person who looked vaguely similar to what you look like now, a person who fought, who acted. That person is gone. You remain. Whatever victories were won and crimes were committed no longer matters. All that matters is what you do now. This is a gift. Take it and go forward. It is all I can say. I thank you. You are welcome. And remember, what I say I saw, I saw. What I told you is the truth. It is your decision how to take what I have learned. I do not envy you. Is there anything else you need to know? After that ordeal, I must rest soon. Can we know the rest? How will the war end? That is too wide a topic. I am focusing on you. How does the rest of the world see me? In a time of war, your standing with others becomes vitally important. What do I see? What do I see? You lean towards service of the rebels, though your loyalty is not absolute. The Shapers are nervous about you. What faction should I join? I look for matters of fact, not opinion. I could advise, but this issue is too cloudy for me to speak. So, now we know something of what we were. We were someone big and important, but something happened, and we lost ourselves somehow. That's all we know. Looks like that's all the path we can go in that direction. So now, we need to go in the other direction. And for that, we need to wait for that one to go away. Alright, let's wait and watch. He should come by soon enough. Actually. Ah, yep, there he is. Now we can go in this way. Right behind him. Careful. Yep, there's the damaged one. Oh, there's the east exit. Alright. Pylon control. Excellent, excellent. Kinda wish we had more mechanics, but oh well. Ah! Interesting. Ooh. There's plenty of things here we can use. Let's see. There is a ratty old ledger here next to 2 broken pylons. It contains charts of the pylon placement, though the notation makes them hard to understand. You find a cryptic entry near the end. West A to C, crossroad control, north A, crossroad control, north B to C, side axis. Well, I think we can hit all of them. Turns out we can! Excellent. Now the question is, how many were disabled? Those are all still active. Okay. Wait, no, not that way. We come from down here. And we need to make sure that the Unbound do not cross into us. Yeah, see? We would have run right into that guy. Wait for him to go back. I do wonder how much health he had. Alright, let's get out of there without triggering any of these. There. Now we should be able to go down these crossroads without problem. Yep, we can go into the crossroads here. Zephyr Oasis north, Lethia Paths west, Kair's Spire southeast. Excellent. We'll just uncover the path to the west here. Oh. That was close. Beware, pylon field is active. Oh, careful. Watch for that one. Side axis. Ah, that leads to the south, and that leads to where he is. Oh, what's that in here? One of the Unbound must have destroyed a caravan, found this box, and brought it back here. The creature's never opened it. There's still a wax seal holding it shut. You break the seal, open it, and find something wrapped in a sheet of leather. It is a ring of metal, like steel, but slightly warm to the touch. It doesn't reflect light well. Illumination seems to fall into it. This is pure steel, a very rare and difficult to work component of high-quality blades and armor. You put it in your pack. And in here is coins. Don't need those. Mandrake tincture! Yes! And ethereal bindings. Okay. Because I don't want to run into the creation, we'll take a look to the south and see Dara South Shore. Right, back to the Oasis Fields to uncover the last. Alright. Leads to the north, and that leads to the east. Well, there's a building over here. Ah. Must have been a potion works or something like that. Whoever was in here, they're gone now. Let's see. Coins! Only thing left to see is the east exit right there. Alright, beep, 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 beep. Alright, what's to the east? To the east is Pacification Road. Alright, got a few things to sell and a few things to deposit. Shouldn't take long. You know what? We still have some time left. I want to see if we can actually kill one of the Unbound here. So, we're going to run around in here until the Unbound shows up, at which point we will see about killing it. Come on out, Unbound. I know you want to come out and fight me. If we can finally kill one of them, that'll be good. We just need it to show up. Oh, forgot about this. Ah, hostile presence has entered the fen. Ah, there it is. And also, resistance spores. Now, let's attack. See how we do. Ah! Oh, it's poison as well. Alright then. Oh. This guy can actually... Well, the poison is a big problem, but the rest... I think we can actually kill this one without much problem. Really, it's poison that's the big problem. Or will be. Oh, we attacked twice. Excellent. Yeah! Yeah, we can definitely kill this unbound one. Yeah, he's definitely gonna die here. Damn it. Why did you do that? Yeah, we got this. We got this. This unbound one is going to die and we'll complete the quest. Excellent. There goes the unbound one. Wonderful. Well, that was wonderful. Now let's go turn in this quest. Haha, I'm happy. I have news for you, whoever you are. What was your name again? I don't remember. Sage Quoth. I slew an unbound in the swamp, Sage Quoth. Sage Quoth listens to your account with great interest. He takes some notes. It is as I suspected. No flesh can hold so much power for so long. The beasts are fading. We know that they are in a period of weakness. We also know where they have clustered. Perhaps we have the power to rid ourselves of this blight. He gives you a wand and a pair of pouches of spores. If you are to help us, you will certainly need those. What do you want me to do? The unbound and the fen have tormented us for a year now. You can free us. Do so. Go to Korashkel and clean the monsters out. Be careful. In numbers on their home ground, they will be very dangerous. If you succeed, I will give a reward to match the accomplishment. Really? You want us to kill all of them? We were buffed to hell. I'm not sure if we'll be able to clear them out in there. Especially with all those creatures in there. We saw what the entire place is like, and that place is hell. Honestly, I'd like to get a bit stronger before we do that. I think there's something else we can do, though, now that I think about it, with all this power we have. That's right, I think now we can actually finish this guy off. So I'm going to buff myself up. Let's see. We also need speed spores, that, and resistance spores. Now let's go take care of that guy at long last. Talus Eye. Well, we're cursed, but he has taken much damage. Ah, crap, he's resistant. That's not good. Alright, work on the turrets, then. Miss. Okay, I'm the only one who can damage Talus Eye. My creations are gonna have to focus on the turrets. But I think this is something we can definitely do. If it wasn't for being so stunned... Ah, great. Okay, this is actually a lot more difficult than I thought. But I think we can do it. Yes, I think we can do this. Ah! And he has allies coming in now. Huh. You know, I think I might have to take it back. Unless we pull him back and out of this room. There's a thought. Unfortunately, I keep getting dazed and stun-locked. Okay, maybe we can't do this. Oh well. Never mind. I tried. So then I think that's going to be the end of this episode. We will probably eventually clear out where all those unbound are, once we're a lot stronger and much better able to take care of them. It was impressive how we were able to kill that one unbound so quickly and so easily. I like that. We have gotten so much stronger. But for now, well, that's going to be the end of this episode. So, next episode, I think maybe we'll go into the White Wastes, which we were told about. See if we can finally do something about Benhold. Well, that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I'm Chester44, that is E-King and Shuriken. This has been a Geneforge 5 Let's Play. I wish I could get a wing bolt, And I will see you all next time.